Hi extended family. Today my recipes are all about the oven. Simple cooking, easy prep, and more time to read and to do other things. My ingredients that I'm working with is my salmon, and we'll use that in the oven. I'm roasting some sweet potatoes and beets. Make sure that you use a brush to really clean off all the vegetables well. They've been in my sink and rinsing out for a while. Bring it to the table here. I usually just dry it out a little bit. As you can see, we have here Latin music in the background. Ruben and I have some salsa to practice tonight, so not too much time to cook. But I think this is going to be simple and delicious. You just cut off the ends. When I'm making my beets, I actually chop them into just these little thick pieces. And you can throw this into a garbage bag that I use right close by. And for my sweet potatoes, I really just chop them into 2 pieces. So I just finished cutting up all my veggies. The beets are in little discs. They're pretty thick. And my sweet potatoes, I've halved them. Sometimes I actually leave them whole. It's so simple. I have avocado oil. Since I already mentioned I'm a little sensitive to olive oil, I'm trying this new diet for 3 months. Let's see how that goes. So you really coat this with avocado oil. Pretty much tastes the same to me. It's the salt that enhances the flavors. So you want to make sure that the potatoes are really well coated. Don't want too much. That's good. And here you want to make sure the discs are coated on both sides. That's done. Take the glove out. And the next ingredient is salt, sea salt. Be generous. If you're trying to cut down your sodium, you just cut down the salt. I'm only going to put this on one side so it's not too salty. For my beets, I actually like to add a little bit of cayenne pepper. That spice, the heat with the sweet is just amazing. I've tried this before and I found that to be at least a great recipe in my home. If you don't like cayenne pepper and the heat, you can just leave this out. Alright, these veggies will take at least 45 minutes to an hour. I have the oven preheated to 410 degrees and I'm just going to leave it in while I prep my salmon and get them going. You can turn it off. So let's get the sweet potato. And here's the beets. See you later, veggies. So our vegetables have been in the oven for about 15 minutes. In the meantime, I just got the prep ready for salmon. Let me show you what I'm using today. Avocado oil, tamari, and gluten-free soy sauce or tamari because I am gluten-free. The organic version is usually a little better. Toasted sesame oil, my spices, my favorite turmeric, although you know this is a pretty anti-inflammatory diet. I add that in, cayenne pepper, salt. Here it's an Asian style salmon, so I have organic ginger, organic garlic, and a little bit of cilantro. So let's get started. Just a little bit oil, enough to coat. That must be about 2 tablespoons of oil. I generally cook with smell and how it looks. So that's about 3 tablespoons of tamari. You can always add more in if needed. Add in a little bit of toasted sesame oil. It's an yummy, yummy. It smells great already. It's fantastic. All right, so I'm going to add in ginger grated, and we'll show you in a moment what I used to grate the ginger. I grated it, prepped it a little bit to make this video shorter, but I really use this and grate it directly into the bowl. And the same thing with the garlic, but it's fresh. All right, and here's the garlic. Right there. I had about 2 cloves. Put that into the mixture. And because I cannot think when there is clutter, I'm just gonna walk over, lay it in the sink, and come right back. People who know me know that my surfaces must be clean in order for me to think. All right, let's get this out. And a dash of turmeric here. Dash of cayenne pepper. I'll be putting some paprika on top of the salmon, you'll notice later. Some sea salt, although salmon already has some salt in it. And let's mix it up. Could use a little bit more salt. Next thing you want to do, next, you add the salmon right in. Put these away. Always leave your surfaces nice and clean. Okay, so this is going to marinate for the next 10 minutes or so. It's obviously better when we marinate it overnight, but I'm going to leave this marinating for the next 10 minutes while I get the brown rice in the oven. Sophia is my sous chef for the day, and she's helping me cook brown rice in the oven. We've never done that before. All right, see you in a bit. All right, salmon has been placed in the container. I have garnished it with a little bit of paprika and some jalapenos on top. It's going to be a little picante today. And I'm covered up. The veggies have been roasting for about half hour, and my salmon will be in the oven in the next 5 minutes. It'll cook for about 20 minutes, and then I'll remove the top layer of the foil and broil it until it's brown. So before we put the salmon in, because I still have a couple of minutes, I'm going to garnish my plates. Today we're eating in a bowl, so arugula, as you know, is my favorite green. And Sophia, will you please stop hogging my blackberries? Thank you very much. All right. Stop. Do not touch. There's a do not touch sign here. I'm trying to avoid using dressing. So when I'm avoiding dressing, I'll usually add some fruits. It'll give us some sweet flavors, and hopefully would be a great substitute for dressing. Garbage. For the salad, salmon or whatever, right there. And here are some pears that have been sitting in my fridge for a while, so I sliced them up. Looks pretty. Okay, so we have a little bit of room for some brown rice, some beets, which will give it some color, and my salmon. We want our plates to be really colorful with veggies and fruits and vegetables, and when we get all the colors, we know we're getting our phytonutrients. A touch of sea salt. I like doing this. Makes me feel like a real chef, you know? They do this and shake their head. All right, we'll be back soon. Bye. Folks, we are ready. Sophia, you want to show our friends all the food that we've created today? So we have our salmon ready. The yellow from the salmon is mostly from the turmeric. Alright, so let's plate it. Oh, these are nice big pieces here. Another small piece going in. Ooh, sloppy. It's hard for me to take a look. Again, everything was cooked in the oven today. That was our goal, and so our rice also is done in the oven. I'm going to skip rice on mine. Let's get some veggies on. Sweet potato. I could use one. Looks delicious. And some beets. More color, more nutrients. And all that. All right, enjoy.